Hello guys, welcome back to Shardlight. In the last episode we found out that Tiberius had installed a listening device in the hilt of our crossbow, so he's been aware that we joined the resistance all this time and now he landed us in jail, but he did hand us back the listening device. So let's take a look at that.
I should get rid of this stupid thing, but maybe it can help me.
So we can rotate this in all directions. There's a little hole here.
Interesting. There's a tiny hole at the bottom of the sphere.
It doesn't look like we can do anything with it right now. So we're awaiting our scheduled execution here in the cell, and we also have this raven that has been following us around the entire game. Let's take a look at that.
The raven looks like it's trying to get in, but the electrified mesh on the window isn't letting it. Weird. Are his eyes red?
There's a panel here on the wall.
This panel seems to have something to do with the electrified window.
And then we have this drain in the floor. So we can open that up and take a look at it.
It's open. There's some pretty foul-smelling water at the bottom.
So it doesn't sound like we want to go out that way.
It's already open, and I'm not using it.
So we're not heading out through the drain. Well, there's a pile on the floor over here as well.
Looks like the previous occupant of this cell left a few things behind.
Let's see if we can rummage through that.
Most of this stuff is just junk. What's this? Huh, looks like the previous occupant at least got a dose of vaccine. Oh well, an empty syringe might be useful in the scrape.
We found a syringe here.
If only this had a dose of vaccine in it.
And we did have a hole in this one. So maybe we can turn it around and use the syringe with the hole. Put the needle through there.
Let's see if this works. Aha! Interesting. This wire could be helpful, and it makes this thing useless to Tiberius. Seems like a win-win situation.
So now we got this wire here.
A medium length of wire. If worse comes to worse, I could probably just hang myself with it.
That's a pretty bleak prospect.
Locked up tight. I don't think I'll be getting through there anytime soon.
Let's just see if it's actually locked. She knocks.
Hey! Anybody out there?
What are you yelling about in there?
I'm innocent. I shouldn't be in here.
Please. Do you know how many times a day I hear those exact words? It's at least 200 before lunch. So I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If you were really innocent, you wouldn't be inside that cell right now. So drop it, would you?
I'm hungry. Haven't you ever heard of a last meal?
Sorry, but we don't have any food for prisoners. Most people in here don't stay long enough to justify having a last meal.
There's a weird bird staring at me through the window.
Yeah, sometimes they sit at the windows. Don't worry, the electrified mesh will keep them out.
I need to go to the bathroom.
So use the toilet in your cell. All you have to do is wave your hand over it and it'll open up.
So that's the toilet there, the drain. So let's see if he's part of the resistance.
You know, I've got the perfect life.
You do realize we know that's a code phrase, right? We were listening in on all your conversations.
Well, it was worth a shot. Never mind.
So we're not going to get anything else from him. So let's just see if we can use this wire. Maybe connect the panel or the electrified fence or something like that.
Touching the wire directly to the electrified mesh would be incredibly dangerous. There has to be a better way.
So try and attach it to the panel.
This should fit through the opening at the bottom. There. I am not in the mood to electrocute myself today.
So now we have a wire coming out of the panel, and maybe we can grab the wire.
The wire is live. I could probably move it with my foot, but I don't know what that would accomplish right now.
Let's try and see if the listening device will go in the wire.
I don't see how I can use that there.
So what's up with this raven?
What do you want? To come in here? You'd best fly away, bird. You're a persistent little guy, aren't you? Okay, fine. I'll see what I can do to let you in.
So let's see if we can put the electrified wire down the drain into the water. That should lead the electricity.
Hope this works.
That might shortcut everything. There we go.
What are you doing, little guy? Well, I wasn't expecting that. What a smart bird. Right, time to get out of this hellhole.
You have sent the soldiers to the market district?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. They're heading over as we speak.
Excellent. And the spy in the Ministry of Medicine?
Taken care of.
Good. With regards to Miss Wellard's execution, please be sure to tell the firing squad to aim for the head. Don't drag it out.
Yes, Minister Tiberius.
Oh, such unpleasantness. I really take no pleasure in having to do this sort of thing. I just hope it will all be over soon. Good evening to you.
So there's a little friend there, the raven. So let's see if we can interact with him again. Waving at the raven.
He's looking right at me, almost like he's waiting for instructions.
So he's annoying the guard, and he seemed to have dropped something. A shiny object. And everybody knows ravens like shiny objects. But let's try again here. I'll point at the shiny object this time. It's a clever raven. So it gave us a coin.
A small silver coin. I don't think these are particularly valuable.
Let's just try the other options here. See what happens. So I went over to the speakers on the wall, but nothing happened.
Some big metal loudspeakers. I guess they use these for prison announcements.
So there's one more option. Hayvac unit. Whatever that is. Maybe it's air conditioning or something like that. Let's just take a look at it. It didn't seem to do anything.
Looks big, heavy, and completely broken. It's beyond repair, and the base is screwed into the roof, so I can't push it over. If only I had some way of getting those screws out.
I guess we'll use the coin for that. Getting out the screws.
There, should be nice and loose now.
So what do we do now? Hit the guard with the HVAC unit off the roof right now?
I could easily push this over, but if it falls on the ground, the guard will definitely know I'm up here.
So I guess we need the guard to come over here somehow, so we can push this over the roof and hit him. Might try and make the raven annoy him again. But he's not standing the correct place. Well, he just moved back. Let's see what else we have. We have the listening device.
That won't help.
Maybe on the speakers. Does that make a clank sound? So now he's standing in the correct spot, so let's throw this over. He died. First casualty of the rebellion. So I guess we can make our escape now.
When the prison was fully functional, this was probably used to store water.
Yeah, let's go down the ladder. Let's just run straight for the exit.
I hope it's not too late to warn Danton about the attack. Oh no, Clem!
So Clem's been shot.
Amy, that you?
Yes, Clem, I'm here.
Vaz.
The resistance is turning bloody. Let's just see if Clem
There's
has
nothing
anything.
I can do for him now. Poor Clem.
Maybe we have to head through the door, but he did say vase. I don't see a vase here. Maybe this
I'm
crockery.
not interested in this stuff. I've got my mother's old set at home.
Let's head downstairs and see if we can find a vase.
No.
So they cleaned out the house.
At least it looks like they put up a good fight. I just hope Danton managed to escape.
There's dead guard. There's corpses everywhere here.
Don't move! I know how to use this thing! Amy? What are you doing here?
I'd ask you the same thing. What were you thinking? You could have killed me.
Sorry. Pretty brutal in here, huh? I couldn't believe how many guards they sent in.
Just hand over the crossbow before you have an accident, would you?
Okay, fine. Here.
Let's talk to Denby.
Denby?
Yeah?
What are you doing back there?
I'm scavenging, isn't it obvious?
No need to snap, Denby.
Sorry. It's just that a couple of guards came by the factory and I had to leave, so I've got no place to stay right now.
Did they see you?
No, I was able to hear them coming and got away.
What are you looking for?
I heard these rebels had some information on where to get vaccine.
And why would that interest you?
No reason.
Denby, you can tell me. You know that.
Last week, I went into the quarantine zone looking for parts to sell to Gordon and... well, I thought I'd been careful, but this morning I started coughing up blood.
Denby, what the hell? Your mother is going to kill you!
Great. It'll save the green lung the trouble. I can still die pretty.
If you're desperate, fine. But why on earth did you go into the quarantine zone?
Because that's where the best stuff is. Nobody goes in there, so everything in the buildings is more or less intact. It sucks, I know, but I knew the risks going in.
How did you manage to get back out? I thought it was designed to keep people in for good.
You just have to know where to look.
Where were you when the attack happened? Did you see anything?
Not all of it, no. I mean, I saw like the guards walk past and bust down the door, but once the fighting started, I got out of there. Those guys looked like they meant business, and I wasn't going to stick around to see what they were going to do.
Did you see if Danton managed to escape?
Danton? The lady with the cool hat?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah, I saw her run outside and kill a couple of guys with her sword. It was awesome.
I'm sure it was. Did you see where she went?
Nah, she ran off with a couple of guys. I didn't go after them.
Well, at least I know she made it out alive. What's all the stuff on the blackboard?
I don't know. It looks like a bunch of scribbles and some pegs. For all I know, it could be some kind of secret code, but I have no idea what it means.
Never mind.
Just take a look at the blackboard.
There's a bunch of lines and wooden pegs on it. I don't think I should pull the pegs out. They look deliberately placed.
Alright, so there's some kind of code here that we probably have to decipher to find Danton. So maybe we need to find something else before we can do this. Let's just look around. There's a dead guard here.
I'd rather not. He hasn't got anything useful to me anyway.
And a noose.
Morbid, but maybe I can use it. I'd love to beat something up right now, but this is ruined.
Hey, don't look at me.
Rebels die. On the back here. It's a pretty bloody scene, really. There's a note, but we already read that, I guess.
No way I can piece it back together.
So what do we have? We have this lottery ticket still.
This thing is useless to me now. Looking at it just adds insult to injury.
Yeah, we already got the vaccine, but I guess we can give it to Denby, now that he contracted green lung.
Denby?
Yeah?
You're absolutely sure the guards didn't see you back at the factory?
Yeah, positive. Why?
Here, take this.
You have a lottery ticket? Why would you give this away?
It's a long story, but let's just say it's no use to me anymore.
Hang on, does this mean...
Just take the ticket and get out of here, Denby. You've got enough to worry about as it is.
Thanks, Amy. I wish I had something to repay you with, but all I have are these strings I found back here.
It's fine, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, you might as well take them. It's not like I'm really gonna do anything with them.
Okay, fine. Thanks, Denby. Good luck.
So let's take a look at the strings that Denby gave us. Now he's leaving also.
A set of 8 ordinary-looking strings.
That doesn't sound all that helpful. We're looking for a vase, I think. That's what Clem said before he died. And there's no vase in here, so maybe it's outside in his shop. So let's go take a look at that scene again. There's a broken vase here. On the ground.
What's this? It looks like there was a note hidden inside the vase.
Let's take a look at this. Yeah. So that's probably a clue for the blackboard. IESNHMVUAP. So it's just a bunch of letters in pairs of 2s. Nothing else really. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairs of letters. Let's go down and look at the blackboard again. I didn't expect the resistance to turn this bloody. So these pegs are letters as well. We have 8 strings that we got from Denby. And a noose. So we have 8 strings. And these are pairs of letters. So I guess we could connect it somehow. IE with a string maybe. And we would do SN. HM. I'm not sure if these chalk lines mean anything. Or maybe it spells out something. So VU. AP.
A set of...
OC. LB. And WR.
Milton? Of course. That was the name of the technician in Sector 82. It's a long shot, but it's all I've got.
So maybe Danton is at Milton's old house. So let's just leave this place. It's not a cozy place anyway to hang around. So maybe Milton had more to do with the resistance than we thought to begin with. So now we have the reactor entrance, which is a new area, so let's hit there.
Minister Tiberius, I have news.
Go on then.
The attack on the rebel base was mostly successful. We suffered a few casualties, but we managed to eliminate the majority of the traitors.
Mostly successful?
Their leader managed to escape with a few others. She's no pushover, that one.
Yes, this much was made clear from the start. I suppose this can be considered a small victory. Although the inconvenience of finding Danton again will be great, at least we've managed to quell their growth. Very good. If that is all, you are dismissed.
Ah, there is one more thing.
Yes?
I've just checked with Rockwall, and the prisoner, Wellard, somehow managed to escape.
I see. Call her number.
But Minister Tiberius, will that work? Surely she's not foolish enough to...
Whether she is or is not none of your concern. Just do as I say and call her number. And a word of advice. Question my methods again, and I'll have you hanged from my balcony. Is that clear?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. It won't happen again.
Good. Now get out of my sight. I'm sorry you had to hear that. You know I dislike having to be unpleasant, but sometimes I'm left with no choice. Hush now. Don't worry your sweet little head. You will always be safe, so long as I am here.
I wonder who he's talking to.
Attention citizens, it is now time for this week's vaccine lottery drawing. We are pleased to announce that the winning ticket number is 3211420. Vaccination may be claimed at Willowdale Plaza, next to the Ministry of Medicine. Congratulations to the winner.
I don't believe it. Well, at least Denby will get his vaccine.
So now Denby is in trouble taking over a lottery ticket. Let's head down the tunnel entrance. This is where we met Milton the first time, when we hard reset the nuclear reactor. So we're back where it all began.
Well, well. If it isn't Little Red Riding Hood. I don't know how you found us, but you've got a lot of nerve coming back.
You've really got the wrong idea.
Do I? I'm not so sure of that.
I am not a traitor.
Please stop denying things. It makes you look even worse. Tiberius destroyed our base and killed several of our people. You're the only person who could have tipped him off. You are nothing more than a liability. I let you go before, but I'm not making the same mistake twice. You're not leaving here alive.
Are you done with your tantrum now? Is there a chance we can talk like adults?
What? How dare you speak to me like that? You're really trying my patience.
Fine! Kill me! Save the green lung the trouble. At least I did something. All you do is talk big and wave that sword around, but what have you actually done? I went out and risked my life sneaking into Harrison's mansion and the Ministry of Medicine, and I wound up getting tossed into prison for it. Now I'm a fugitive, all because I was trying to help you.
They put you in Rockwall? Nobody ever gets out of there. How did you escape?
It's a long story. Look, I came here to see if you were still alive. I found your message at the old hideout because I was trying to warn you that Tiberius had located it. He tricked me. I was bugged the whole time. He heard everything. And I had no idea.
I see. I'm sorry. We've been through so much in such a short amount of time. It's hard to know what to believe. So what did you find out in the Ministry of Medicine?
The aristocracy is hoarding vaccine. Crates of it. Enough to treat the whole population.
I knew it. Those bastards. Once the public hears about this... Forgive me, Amy. If I had known you were in Rockwall...
It's fine. I got out on my own. Next time, if you could stop to ask me questions before trying to kill me, I'd appreciate it. So what now?
We need time to think about our next move. This news is a lot to take in. You're free to stay here with us if you need to. I wouldn't go wandering around out there if the aristocracy knows you've escaped from Rockwall.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Alright guys, so we teamed up with Danton again. We'll leave off here and continue in the next episode. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you all next time.